What's up everyone, my name is Diego and welcome back for another video here on YouTube channel. Guys, the fitness world is flooded with contradictory advice on the protein consume. So recommend just fluctuated wildly from modest amounts and to massive daily totals. And these guides distills the latest peer-reviewed research to provide the definitive roadmap for your nutritional needs, right? So here, the first topic is the protein confusion. Exists some confusion on the market and the YouTube about that. Um, so standard health guidelines, um, such as those from some researchers that you can found on internet, suggest a baseline of 0.8 gram, all right, per kilo. So while this is sufficient for a sedentary individual, it falls significantly short for anyone engaged in resistance training. So to optimize muscle hypertrophy, your intake must be higher, all right, and tailor it to your specific goals. So during a bulking, when you are in caloric surplus, your body has ample energy from carbs and fats, all right, so making it less likely to scavenge muscle for fuel, all right. So 1.6 gram per kilo, it's ideal. I personally recommend 2 grams per kilo. It's amazing thing because boosts your hypertrophy so good that you can actually feel your muscle, and you feel that you're growing, and you that makes sense. You feel that your muscle mass is growing, and stay like more tight, more I cannot explain that. That's so. Tomorrow you eat 2 gram protein per kilo and go train. All right, go work out, and you're gonna feel that pump is make some different, and you can start to see something like you can extract some value that workout. It's not about the first workout that you eat 2 grams per kilo, you never forget. All right, it's so different. You feel that you are more pumping, and your workout duration is amazing, guys. You need to do it in your gym or in your house. um so we have the body recomp. I love body recomp. I stay in shape with body recomp. It's a strategy that matches so much with me because I'm skin fat. I wasn't skin fat, and if you're trying to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time, follow the booking ranges. So I have a specific video here on the channel that I teach you how to do a body recomp that helps me to um build muscle and lose fat at the same time. So if your goal is to lose fat while gaining muscle at the same time, the standard bulking ranges are usually sufficient, all right. So it's another thing that the height rule for weight loss. So for those with higher body fat percentages, calculating protein based on the total of weight can be misleading, all right. So how can I say it? It's misleading. A more effective shortcut is consuming 1 gram of protein for every centimeter of height. So your height, your height, like so just imagine that you just change you change this to kilo for height, because your fat does not enter on this, because don't make sense. You have water, you have retention on your body. So start to do this, and after you comment here. All right. So we have a absorption myth. All right. Versus utilization. So the common belief that the body can only handle 25 of protein is a misunderstanding of biology, and your body can absorb nearly all the protein you eat. However, there is no a limit. So there is a limit to how much of protein can be directed toward the muscle protein synthesis at one time, and you have a limit. All right, your body has a limit. So per meal is less important than your goal daily intake, but spreading it across 3 to 5 meals. Yeah, guys, you need to do that. All right. While already data suggests a 25-gram saline, modern evidence indicates that larger doses, up to 14 grams or even 17 grams from whole food sources, so can further stimulate growth. All right, but the total daily intake is the most critical factor. All right. So yeah, you have the critical factor. You understand? All right. And so you split that total into 3 or 5 servings throughout the day remains that gold standard for better results. And the protein quality and the leucine trigger, right? The protein quality and the leucine trigger. So the effectiveness of a protein sources depends heavily on its amino acid profile, specifically leucine. All right, so this amino acid acts as like the biological switch that activates the mTOR, or the pathway for muscle repair. All right, so muscle repair, and you have the animal proteins that it's like whey and poultry or exceptionally high in leucine. All right, so and offer a high protein to calorie ratio, and you have a based you have a plant-based options too. All right, that these often contain less leucine per serving, and however you can achieve the same anabolic effect by using plant isolates, the pea or soy. All right, I use soy. So every day I use soy, because it's the concentrate of protein the soy is so high, and or by simply ensuring your total daily protein intake is high enough to cover your essential amino acids requirements. All right, so we have a truth about timing. All right, we have the idea that you must drink a shake. All right, every 30 minutes. Yeah, every 30 minutes. It's a myth, bro. Did you how can you believe that? That's a lot of researchers that show this is the myth. Yeah. is a largely exaggerated. Scientific data shows that as long as your pre and post workout meals fall within a 4 to 6 hour window, so your muscles will have every day need to recover. All right, so one minor optimization and one minor optimization to consider is a pre-sleep nutrition. All right, so consuming roughly um for 14 of slow action protein like casein before bed can help you maintain muscle. Yeah, you can help maintain muscle protein synthesis during your overnight fast. Yeah, the overnight fast. So fruits is not a make or break factor. Yeah. So we have one other question that it's a high protein diet whiskey. No. Extensive reviews by the International Society of Esports Nutrition have found no adverse health effects of protein consumption. Yeah, in the health individuals. Yeah. Research involving intakes as high as 4.4 gram per kilo. Yeah, showed no negative impacts on kidney or liver function. So yeah, guys, we have a final summary right here. To get 90% of your results, follow this hierarchy. All right, so your top priority is hit your total daily protein targets. It's no secrets, guys. Even your cutting on the body recomp or the bulking, you need to hit your total daily protein target. Hit. All right, you need to get serious on that. This is my bait. This is my bait. um you need to protein, hit the protein. You need to do that. All right, I think that the points that I start to grow and start to build real muscle in my life is the protein. Yeah, it's the protein. So the secondary focus is aim for a balanced distribution across 3 to 5 meals, and the optimization. So you need to have find your timing and protein quality and master the total first, and the details will follow. All right, so this is the video. It's very simple guide. If you want to access this guide here and other guides that I make this, I make this graphic, I make everything. It's so much love on this, because I like 5 years of my life I've been passing make cutting and destroying my muscle, destroying my psychology. um it's not bad, because you start to making crazy things to lose fat, you start to make crazy things to build muscle, and when you see your body, you are like skinny fat, like destroy your self-esteem. It's not bad. I don't wish this, even not from my worst enemy on the planet. Yeah. So guys, this is the video. If you enjoy, subscribe to the channel, like this video, comments. I will reply all the comments. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And go watch the other videos of the channel. Thank you, guys. I love you so much. And peace. That's it.